Jayden Nunn, Baylor Senior Guard, joins us on 365 Sports. And Jayden, I couldn't help but I saw the videos. Scott Drew leading you guys into the new the new part of the facility that was not open during the season. Can you try to explain all of the bells and the glitz and the glamour and all of that you now have for Baylor men's basketball?
It's just first off, it's just a blessing, from God, just to be able just to be in that type of environment, with just, being able just to get new things and new arenas and new weight room and everything is just a blessing. So just want to thank God first. But after being in there, this past week or this ongoing week, I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy. It's nice. So I just want to let the fans know, whenever they do or they come back in there, they get a chance to it. It's even better than it was before. So yeah, it's crazy.
Jayden, you guys last year had to be weird, working out at one place and then going to play at another one. And then especially since you guys got in there, like you were like maybe the, 10th to 25th people in there in the building at all that weren't, working on it. How is it just as you head into the getting the season started and the real meat and potatoes of off-season workouts to be able to simplify all that?
It just feels better that, you don't got to go from building to building. Everything is just in one location, and everything is finally just finished. I've been waiting just to see, for this day to come, just to see how everything would just turn out, how everything will look and stuff. I got tired of just driving from Farrell to Foster, for practices sometimes, during the season and stuff. So it just feels, I'm just grateful to have everything in just one vicinity. So yeah, I just feel grateful just for this opportunity.
So obviously there's the locker room, but there's also the strength and conditioning, and there's, I'm sure, a lot more. Kind of explain all of what you saw yesterday and what is included that was outside of just being able to play games inside the Foster Pavilion.
Yeah. What been included, like the nutrition part is better, we're being able to get eat and do a lot of more stuff, and we're getting post meals, breakfast and stuff like that. It's hard for me to leave the locker room sometimes. I can't lie. I shower. I do everything. I shower there. They got speakers. I listen to my music there. Everything. And then now we got ping pong table in there and a pool table. So like the guys today after practice, we didn't leave. Practice was over around 2:30. We ain't leave till about like an hour or 30 minutes later. Like, we all in there just hanging around, playing pool, playing ping pong, just spending time with each other. So I feel like that locker room is just a great time, a great thing for us to just help, get closer and bond as a team as well. So,
this segment with Jayden Nunn is brought to you by Richard Carr Buick GMC Motors, people you can count on.
Jayden, this roster, and you guys are just now going to be getting all together here soon. Looks scary as all get out. How antsy are you to I mean, I know practice stinks most of the time compared to the games, but practice seems like it's going to be a lot of fun with, all the guys you have coming in, from Jeremy Roach to VJ Edgecombe to, I can list all of them, but it looks like you guys are going to be exciting.
Yeah, it's fun, right now, we just practicing against each other, but, I just can't, practice, it's been very competitive. I feel like it's just getting everybody better, and we're only going to get better from here. So I just can't wait to see how we are when we play another team, because I know, when we practice so much and, the season's still, a little while ahead, I don't want to just excited just to see how we look compared to another team. So, yeah, I'm just ready to play somebody else.
What were some of the other things the other player, your teammates, said about when they walked into the new digs? Not the arena, because we've seen that because you played games there starting in January. But what were some of the things that maybe – because there's some guys that walked into that had not seen it at all. Neither had you. But they never were around facilities like that. Yeah.
They were like, a lot of guys, a lot of our transfers as well, a lot of the players, they were – like the new players, they were shocked, because they ain't never been to the new arena yet. So as soon as they walked in, when I looked at them, their eyes would just light up, eyes, they bright open, they wide open, they just excited, just seeing everything, just seeing our new home, everybody was excited. So all the new guys, they were very excited just to see everything. The weight room was very nice, and and the new practice gym is nice as well. So yeah.
So you, Paul brought up some of the players, and you're all practicing against each other. You've converged. You're now all there together. How do you explain what is a fit to be a basketball talent? Yes, but what do you have to be to fit that Baylor culture?
To fit that Baylor culture, I feel like you like everybody could be a good basketball player, but you just have to be a good person overall. And, I feel like Scott Drew don't, like, a lot of people that he recruit they're good basketball players, but he recruits just good people in general. And, they have they focus, have their head on straight. So, yeah, I feel like he recruits a lot of people like that. Just to be a part of the Baylor culture, for sure, there's got to be it's really not too much on the court. You just got to be a good person on the court and, just be the best version of yourself and, try to be better spiritually as well. That's what I feel like Baylor has helped me. They helped me just be better spiritually. So, yeah.
Jayden, what is the key to you to building chemistry when you have new teammates? And in basketball, especially now, transfer portal, you're transferring yourself, coming in and changing. Yeah. It happens a lot. How do you there's not really a shortcut to the process, but what do you find is the best way?
From my experience, my 4 years in college, going on my fourth year in college, the best way to team chemistry, I feel like, is just bonding off the court and just spending time, off the court and hanging out with each other off the court. Just trying to do stuff together, whether that's going, bowling or just spending time with each other, going to each other's house, just chilling with each other. I feel like that's the most important. That's just going to bring the team closer. A lot of people don't know that, but I feel like that's the biggest key for me. We've been working on it, just spending time with each other more and more, but, it's going to take time. But, I feel like that's the most important for sure, just spending time off the court.
At some point, you'll be gone. You'll move on to the next level. You'll move on to playing perhaps at the professional level, whatever you might do, and then come back, which is something that you see a lot of former star players, but a lot of former players, whether they went to the NBA, played in Europe, whatever, coming back to Baylor. When that happens, what does that mean to somebody like you or others who are there right now?
Just coming back, just to be able, just to try to help help people that are younger than me and stuff, just like being able just to be a vet, just try to help the guys out, just to let them know that I was once in their shoes, and, that just keep going and just to motivate them and, just to teach them new things and everything. So, yeah, I'm going to come back for sure. There's no doubt I'm going to for sure come back after I leave Baylor.
What happens when you see a Davion Mitchell, a Jimmy Butler, or Keontae George walk into a gym where you are? What does that mean to you?
That means a lot to me. Like Maceo was here this past week too. Or Davion was here last year and stuff when I got here. My eyes just light up. I just try to ask him as many questions as I can. Jared, I try to guard him. I guard him. I feel like I just guard him like it's my last time guarding somebody. It's my last time playing basketball. I just try to, prove a point. And I feel like it's just getting me better, guard those guys like that, guarding Davion, Jared, and, Keontae and stuff. And, I try to play them in ones. And, I just try to talk their head off and just ask them a lot of questions and just try to, work out with them or play them one-on-one or anything I can do just to get better, just to improve, So, yeah.
How'd you do guarding them?
I feel like I did good, guarding those guys. But they gonna get there. They gonna score. They're professional players, so they gonna score for sure. But I got some stops in there too, though. So yeah.
What are for fans who may be wondering about some of the incoming players? What can you tell us from your perspective about the new guys coming into the roster?
The new guys coming to the roster, they gonna like the new guys. They strong. They're not just good basketball players, but they're good people as well. We got a lot of depth, and we're fast. We're gonna be a fast team this year. We got a lot of speed. We're gonna have a great defense. We're gonna be able to just have a lot of depth and just play. Throughout the whole team. We got a lot of people that can play on this team. So yeah.
How strong is Omier when you guard him? He's a guard, but he seems to have that upper body and just seems to be pretty. Not thick, but seems to be like he is a load.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He's strong. I remember the first time I met him, and then I seen his arms and just his physique. Like he's just strong. Like he's like a football player. Then I remember we did the 185 bench press test for the NBA and stuff like that, the NBA testing that we do. He got like 21. And he didn't even try. He could have got like 30. I got 7 or 8. He got 21. That's what football players get around that.
Mm-hmm.
And he could have got more. He just stopped because he didn't feel like doing it anymore. Like, I'm like, he don't even know how strong he is. Like, he's crazy strong.
Last thing, you also have new coaches who have migrated in and with others moving on to better opportunities or other things they're doing. How much, and I know there's only so much contact you can do during the summer, but how much has everybody kind of gotten to know the new coaches?
All the new coaches, just going out to lunch with them and anything that we can do just to get closer to the new coaches, or just talking to them outside of basketball, off the court. Just being coached by them, they're good people, So I like our new coaches for sure. The new coaching staff, I feel like we have a great coaching staff. So I'm just excited just to see, the season, what the future holds.
All right, we have not really been able to talk to many players since Coach Drew and the Kentucky story. So how did you handle all that, and what was your reaction when you knew that he was staying at Baylor?
I handle it just by, talking to my coaches, like talking to other coaches and talking to my dad, my family, just my support system, talking to them. I just prayed a lot, just seeing what would have happened and stuff like that, just going from there. And then, when I found out he was staying, I was excited. Just, that way I could just, stay at Baylor. Because I wanted to stay at Baylor anyway. So I was excited just, everything to go how I wanted it to go. So, yeah.
Jayden, thanks for your time. Enjoy the new part of what now is the Foster Pavilion that's even been made better because things have been finished. And I know there's still a couple of things that have to be tweaked, but compared to what it was to get games in there and now all of the new amenities, enjoy that. Thanks for your time and have a great summer.
Thank you. You too.
Jayden Nunn, Baylor men's basketball player, the senior who's back. I saw the video. I don't know if you guys saw the video of them walking into the locker rooms, and it's just the amenities that, of course, players have. They didn't have that locker room. The Foster Pavilion was basically a court, and most of the stands were done. And now they've been able to work since early March, late February. They've been working on that 24/7 to get that done too.
So I was